Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Badlands Ballistics. I'm Chris. Welcome everybody to the channel. Just take a quick second and tell everybody thanks for subscribing. We've had some great growth on the channel lately, and today's video is a little bit different. I'm inside. It's snowing outside right now, and I just wanted to do some gun cleaning. I'm gonna admit something to you guys. I don't clean guns, almost never. And handguns, I usually don't clean them until they quit working. Which is terrible. That's terrible. It's a fault. I know that it is. We're going to just do a quick safety check. This gun is, there's the mag. It's empty. There's the chamber of the gun. It's empty. So this is my Walther PPK 22. So I love this little guy. Why? I really can't tell you. I wished I knew. I just do. It's not super reliable. I'm going to call it 100% reliable with CCI stingers and nothing else. CCI mini mags, pretty good. Not 100%, but pretty good. Those Winchester Super X 40 grain hollow points, pretty good. Not 100%. So, what I got thinking about it is I've shot a few hundred rounds for this. I truly don't know. I got it from a friend used. He hadn't shot it very much. Has this gun got 500 rounds through it? I kind of doubt it. Maybe getting close, but I thought, well, I ought to check it, see how dirty it is. I've never taken this gun apart, so we're going to actually watch the YouTube video, so I'm just going to demonstrate again, in case you guys haven't seen this before. The trigger guard lifts down, I say lifts down, pulls down, and so they say put a card. This is a package off of primers. This is a Winchester, but CCIs are the same. I don't know, you guys know I'm a tightwad. I love these. They're perforated, and when you pull them apart, they come right apart in a nice little square. I use these as labels. I got cans and coffee cans and all kinds of crap with these as labels. So today we're going to use that to help disassemble. So pull the trigger guard down. Try to slip that guy in there. That holds it down. Quite simple. Pull the slide back. Lift up. Maybe. There you go. I didn't quite pull it far enough. Lift it up. Now the slide comes off. How freaking simple is that? That is awesome. The spring, you guys can see, it's bigger on this end than the other end. Very critical. The small end goes over the barrel. That's the way it has to go. It can't go the other way. So, hopefully you guys can see, but that is freaking filthy. There's not even a... I can't even pretend it's something different. It's pretty filthy down in there. Slide doesn't look quite as bad. It's bad. But to me, what I'm shocked about is down in this part of the gun. Holy smokes. It's a shame. It's terrible. So, we'll give it a quick cleaning. You know, I think on 22s, barrels truly don't get that dirty. I mean, I'm sure they do, but do they get absolutely filthy? I don't think so. I think on like a little guy like this, what gets dirty is like these slides and kind of the mechanism down in there. That's pretty bad. I'm just going to swab it out with some of those long Q-tips. What I'm doing is just using the Hops number 9 solvent. I want to just get some solvent down in there. And on the slides. Then I'm just going to take a rag and jam it down in there. I just keep like some of these red mechanic rags around. I just kind of swab that out in there. Yeah, I'm almost ashamed of myself on this one, guys. So what it tells me is I'm sure the reliability of this gun after a little cleaning will get better. Last time I shot mostly mini bags out of it, and it was probably, I don't know, it was 90%, I'll bet you, or maybe better. Once in a while, just have a little failure of some sort, but yeah, it's pretty shameful, honestly. Pretty shameful of how dirty this thing is. You know, I got an extended family member I do a lot of shooting with, and you know, we're big revolver people at our house, and you know, my shooting group, we're pretty big revolver folks, generally speaking. And he started telling me, you know, he said, I almost rather shoot semi-autos because they're easier to clean. I think he's right. I just in the last probably 5 years is when I've really gotten into semi-autos. Am I claiming to be an expert in cleaning guns? Absolutely not. Don't do it often. It's a problem. I'm going to do a video on my CZ75 because it wasn't functioning very well. And I bought that gun brand new. And I pulled it apart. Holy smokes. You want to talk about shameful. It was pretty bad. Okay guys, I almost ashamed to tell you this, but I ended up cutting these cloth patches into 4s to get them through with the cleaning jag that I have on there. But look at the lead. Hopefully you guys can see that. There's some chunks of lead like right in there. Really hard to see in the camera, but that gun's way dirtier than what I thought it was, because I'm getting pieces of lead out of the barrel. Yeah, shameful. All right. I hope you guys beat me up on this. I deserve it. Guys shouldn't let these guns get this dirty. So that's pretty tight. That's about the right tightness, I would say. Hopefully, guys, you guys can see this. Trying to spread that patch out. That patch is covered with lead. I don't know how well you can see it, but I'm getting pretty good chunks of lead out of that barrel. I really hope you guys in the comments beat me up, because I deserve it. I'm all about shooting guns. That's fun, right? That's what I'm about. This cleaning business, this is too much like work for me, but anyway, we're having some good time here. I'm gonna. Those cleaning patches are pretty dang tight. Good night. I wish you guys could see the lead. That patch, I don't know where to put it so you guys can see it. I don't know if you can or not. Covered with lead. It is almost sparkly silver. I'm going to scrub this thing, shut off the camera for a minute. It's killing me. All right, so what I did is I pushed enough of those patches through that I got all that lead out, or I wasn't getting those chunks. And what I'm going to do now is I got a little nylon brush, just a mini, almost toothbrush or whatever. And I'm just going to get a little bit of solvent on there and brush those rails real good. And brush down in there, like around the feed ramp area. I think these little nylon brushes, I've used these before in autos, and I think they do a pretty good job of, normally a toothbrush, of course, anything small like that would work just fine. Honestly, guys, I'm ashamed how dirty this thing is. I'll tell you one thing I forgot to do. Take the grips off. Alright guys, so I took the grips off. Just give it a quick brush underneath them rails. Alright, so I got that done. I think it's looking way better. I love these bore snakes. I don't know if you guys use these or not, but for me, what I like to do is to try to save the bore snake a little bit. I try to get the barrel semi-clean before I even do anything with it. Just because I think if the barrel is super dirty, and you go to those bore snakes right off the bat, then that bore snake's gonna get really dirty really quick. So the barrel's fairly clean right now. But I love these bore snakes. Whoever dreamed this idea up, man, they were thinking. Somebody, it seemed like I read or something somewhere that it's like one swab with the bore snake is like 10 patches or 20 patches or something, I don't know, but yeah, I love these bore snakes, man. I just went twice through there. I don't know if you guys can even see inside that barrel, but I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, you guys can see, I don't think it's bad. I use the old thumbnail deal. I used to have a bore light. I need to get another one. It broke. Yeah, I think that barrel is spotless now. I can't see a drop of lead in that barrel. So just to slide, same thing. I'm just going to use this little nylon brush. The slide doesn't look too bad. I'm not going to take it apart as far as the firing pin and all that business. It don't have enough rounds through it to do that. Alrighty, so I brushed that barrel out, or the slide, excuse me. So what I like to do now, good old-fashioned brake cleaner. I'm just gonna hold this over the garbage can, or I might even take it outside, and then just spray that out really good. And then what I'll do is the same thing. I'm gonna spray this action out good with brake cleaner. And then I've used this ram oil. There's another product called Air Coil that's pretty good, and I've seen people online talk about using that, and I think it's good. I got some extended family that do, but I've used this ram oil, and that's what I'm going to try. So I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight. I'm just going to get this sprayed. No, you know what? I take that back. I'm going to shut the camera off. I'm going to go spray this good, spray the ram oil on it, and then I'll show you guys how to put this back together, and then we'll call it a night. Alright guys, so I just sprayed a little bit of this ram oil, like down in the hammer and down in those trigger areas down in there. But for the slide rails, on these rails, I'm going to put a drop of oil on it. And inside on here, on those rails, just a little drop of oil. A little drop of oil down there. Then just a tiny bit of oil down in where the firing pin's at. So it might seem like I'm putting a lot of oil on, but I just kind of wipe off the excess. You know, there's no way you're gonna get it all off. So I just wipe off the excess. I'm gonna put just a little bit of oil just around this barrel slide area. I think these older guns like this run better with a little bit of lubrication on them, more so than maybe modern guns. I don't know for sure, but that's what it seems like. So remember we talked about the spring. The big end goes forward, and see that little hook right there? There's a little spot in the bottom for it. So like if you guys can see, there's that hook. I spin around the bottom, it kind of slips into place. So the spring fits up into the barrel area. You press that spring, slide So it's up just a little, down, forward. Take the little piece of card out of it. Nothing to it. Tell you what, I love these old guns. I got a few guns on my list. Some of the older CZ380s and some of them, and even 32s. CZ makes the CZ50 and the CZ70. Kind of excited about it. You know, they're on my list. It just all takes time. But anyway, pretty excited about this guy. We're going to do some more shooting with it here in the next day or two. So, all right, put the grips back on. Nothing to that. We're going to call it a night. Please subscribe, everybody. Thanks for watching.